Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making a danshiki and a trousers for a young boy of about 7 years old. So this is already a sewn together asoke. We folded it into two, and then we folded it into another two so that we can have it front and back. So I'm taking the neckline now, and I'm just going to use a 2.5 inches wide and a depth of 1 inch. This is first cutting is for the back neck, and then I'm going to open wide the fabric and then I'll cut the front. Okay, so I'm going to go for the front just 3 inches deep, and then I'm going to make a slit at the front about 4 inches so that it's enough for the head to go through. This is a very simple danshiki, easy to make, no stress. The ashoke already, it has some embroidery on it, so it's fine. And if you have an ashoke that doesn't have an embroidery, you can send it to for embroidery. So this particular ashoke has a lot of design on it, so I had cut out some design from the ashoke that I will attach to the front side of the ashoke, okay, of the danshiki. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the front, and then I'll go ahead and use my facing to turn the neck to the right side. Okay, so this is my facing now. I'm just going to sew it, like I'll put the right side to face the wrong side. Yeah, my facing, and then I would sew round the neck and the slits. So I'm going to cut out now I'm cutting out the facing, so I want to cut out the neck side so that it's easy for me to sew. Yeah, and when I'm done with this, I would just then sew and turn to the right side. So it's the facing is the right side, and then the danshiki is on the wrong side. So it's wrong side of the danshiki facing the right side of the facing. So I'm just going to pin around the neck so that it's easy for me to sew, and I'm going to sew the ashoke. Okay, this is it. It's this particular ashoke was from the this particular neckline. I cut it out of the ashoke, so it's all in one. So now I'm going to snip and you know make room for the facing to come to the front side of the danshiki. Okay, and then I would iron, press down, and make everything align so that it's okay on the front side. Okay, so this is a very easy tutorial. I turned it in and I sewed down. So now I made some fringe out of that front facing, and I just wanted to make it as a design. Yeah, so I'm going to attach it down to the front side, and then I'll sew the neck round. This is what I've done. It's a very easy tutorial. Now I'm going to hem the hem line. Yeah, I'm going to hem the hemline, and then we'll move to the next thing. So the hemline is hemmed now, and then I'm going to join the danshiki front and back. I'm going to be sewing on the front, that's the right side of the danshiki. I'm not going to turn it the other way around. I will just sew straight because the ashoke is already having self edge, right? So I will just give some inches open, maybe about 9 inches, because it's a small boy, and then I will sew all the way down. All right, this is a very very easy tutorial to do. It didn't take me 1 hour. I was able to sew it, and it came out very lovely. So the danshiki is ready now, and now it's time for us to go to make the trousers. Here we go. So let's go and make the trousers now for a young boy. So we have two pieces of fabric. It's not long enough, but I have some fabrics to join. Okay, I'm going to use the facing I used. I'm going to use it to join the downside. So now I'm just going to measure the waistline, measure the waistline of the child and add some few inches, maybe 2 to 3 inches, because you're going to add some elastic. And then you measure the crouch length of the child. Mine is about 7 inches, but also remember to make from some space for the elastic, which is about maybe 2.5 inches. Yes, make 2.5 inches for the casing of the elastic, and then 7.5 inches for the crouch, and then for the leg side, you measure the what I call it now. You measure the lap of the child to know the measurements for the round, for the tie, and then you can now connect it to the crouch. It's very easy to do. So connecting now, I just measure the tiles, and then it's a very fitted asoke trouser though that I'm making for the boy. So I've measured out the crouch, and I'm going to just measure the tie. Yeah, measure around the tie of the child, and then take the measurement all the way to the crouch, and then you cut. Okay, easy, easy peasy, easy, very easy to do. And then we're going to be joining the asoke, the what same fabric I used for the neckline. We're going to be joining it to the downside. Okay, yeah, very easy. So I'm just making sure that my measurement is correct. All right, so now it's time for us to cut. Okay, just cut down. Mm-hmm. And snip. All right, done. So it's time for us to add some joining so that we can have enough length for the trousers. So we can see that I added some joining because I had some leftover fabric um from the facing. So I'm just going to join it, which I've done now, and it's time for us to join our trousers together. So I'm just going to go along and join the sides, and then come back and join the trousers together. Okay, this is very easy to do. This is an easy beginners project. So join the trousers, and then we're going to join the what I call it now. We join the waist band side so that we can add some elastic. Okay, so trousers is done, ready to be worn by the prince. Yeah, it's an easy project. So just sew around the band, add the elastic, and voila, dress is ready to be worn. I'm just trying to measure so that I have enough, casing for the elastic. So I'm folding in, and I'll go to the sewing machine, and then I'll stitch around the elastic casing. Okay, in place. So here's our model. We rocked it very well. Outstanding. So yes, easy to do project. Oh, thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe.